plant. This has a lot to do with the moisture that we've had since I planted the garden. So we want to get these off because you want to be sure, since especially it's going to rain today, to get the diseased leaves off so mold does not start. But you also want to get an airflow through your plant, so when the rain does come today, and it's starting right now, you want it to have plenty of airflow so it'll dry out quicker and the mold won't be able to set. This will also help your plants to get bushier as the season goes on, but we're really just fighting mold and disease, and also insects. They love moist, damp plants. So get all these diseased leaves off. And here comes the rain. So tomorrow when the sun comes back out, these will dry out quick. Good afternoon, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. First thing I want to do, very important business, is to tell you you all happy Memorial Day, and to thank our servicemen and women and our servicemen and women's families who may have lost a loved one serving our country. So we want to say God bless America, and we're thinking of you. So let's get on to the garden and let's talk about what's going on. We have not gotten any rain since probably Sunday or Monday last week, so that has made for the soil to be workable. I can finally get in here, y'all, and work this weekend, start pulling up some more weeds. I have pulled some, but there's a lot more to go. The soil is still workable, so I can get in here also with the tiller and till it up and kind of rotate it a little bit and make it look real pretty like I like to do. But anyway, you may recall last week, one of the things I did was I pruned my squash and zucchini because we were getting some mold due to all the rain. I'm going to go back and show you what that looks like. Take you through the green beans and show you what's happening here. And I'm going to take you through the tomatoes and peppers and tomatillas and all that good stuff. And we will be trellising the cucumbers this weekend. I'll do a quick video on that so you can see how to make them grow. I also got some watermelons and cantaloupe back there that I'll be trellising as well. We do vertical grow because it keeps them from spreading out and getting bugs and getting diseased leaves. And when they grow up, if you do it early enough, the fruits learn how to support themselves, and the vines support the fruits actually on the vine as they grow. So let's get started and let's go walking around. Okay, let's take a gander here at the squash. Look, you can see it's coming back healthier. We got rid of those old leaves in there, and so we wasn't allowing the disease to spread. Let's go on down the row here. You can see it is looking great. If there's any other leaves tomorrow when I come out here and start working, I will clip those off. But pruning your squash helps a lot because it allows the airflow to come up in the sunshine, and also to get ample water. Sometimes when they get so thick, it's hard for the roots to get good water. But you can see they are doing much, much better. And looky here, I'm starting to get some green beans. We're going to have to water these probably in the next couple of days to get them to fill out a little bit. But the green bean bushes are looking fantastic. Ooh, look, there's some big green beans over there. So I'll be picking some. Probably Sunday is when I'll pick these green beans and see what I get. Year before last, I was able to can about, I don't know, about 40 pints or something. It was quite a bit, but last year I didn't have the best of luck. But you can see they're doing real good. So let's look at my tomatillos and my tomatoes. Looky here. I've got some tomatoes coming up. This one's going to be ready to pick. It's a little small, but I'll pick it and eat it anyway. Fresh tomatoes are the absolute best. Look at all these buds. We've been pruning the tomatoes back, keeping them off the ground so that with the rain they would not get the blight. And we've been successful so far, praise the Lord. So here's our tomatillos. I don't know if you can see that. So this will be ready to pick probably in the next week. But these bushes or these plants are doing great. Here's some more tomatoes. Looking good, guys. I've got tomatoes on almost every plant. My pepper plants are not doing as well, but they will. They'll perk back up. My pepper plants, for some reason, are late bloomers here. Like that tomato bush is looking really good. Here is my salad cucumbers. Those are going to be delicious. I already got blooms. Those are going to get trellised. This is my cantaloupe. More cantaloupe. Watermelon, and it looks like a cantaloupe seed came up in there, and I'm going to let that go ahead and go. And these are my pickling cucumbers. As you can see, they're already starting to vine out, so these are going to have to get trellised. I'm going to have to nip these leaves back off of this. You can see the moisture has gotten a hold of this plant, but I think if I cut those leaves off this weekend, it's going to be just fine, and we'll get it off the ground. Here is the raised bed. You can see the spinach is bolting. I'm waiting to harvest those seeds. That'll be coming up soon. And I did pull the 2 heads of cabbage, and those are fermenting right now for sauerkraut. And here are the carrots. You can see we've had very high winds, and it has blown the greens over, but they will perk back up as soon as the wind stops. I saw them this morning, and they looked great, but the wind is very strong from the south again, and it's pushed them over. I have some zucchinis coming up in there. Really excited. Those will be ready probably in the next 3 to 5 days. Zucchini and squash both grow very quickly once they start growing. Everything is looking great, guys. I got lots of work ahead of me this weekend, getting in there and getting those weeds and pulling up everything I can and going ahead and trellising. But hey, I'm very excited. I'm so thankful that the good Lord has blessed the garden this year. I'm excited to see what we can and what we freeze. Here's a little update on Miss Bear. You can see she's doing just fine and growing, and there's Maggie, our little Maggie dog back there. She's also our helper. So in closing, guys, it's going to be very hot this weekend. They're saying it's going to be in the 90s. So I'll have to get out here in the early morning hours and take care of what I need to take care of and get it going, and probably give it a spritz with the water hose, which I really hate to do. We are expecting some rain on Tuesday. I really do hope that comes to fruition. And we're going to do a video and show you how up and down we are. Now, one video I'm asking for rain, and now another video I'm asking for it to stop. So, my goodness, guys, you know, when you rely on the weather, then it gets a little tough. But you just have to trust the Lord and know that He's going to bring about what you're supposed to have. So, anyway, thank you for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll be checking in with you shortly.